guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We gotta get back. There's a couple of EZAs they've dropped during this worldwide download celebration. And we have got to go ahead and knock out the title to get that at stage 77, right? Now, as of right now, titles don't really do too much, but I am still holding out hope that they eventually are going to do something with these titles, right? You know, Legends really does interesting things with these titles, actually strengthening your characters. I just don't see why Dokkan doesn't. Because Dokkan, either it could increase our characters, you know, like actual stats, which I could go over. I really like that idea. Or just giving us Dokkan account power level. Either would work fine, but right now they don't really do much, which is a bummer. Now, remember, this Goku is weak to the full power category, right? We need to use extreme full power units. Honestly, a lot of these characters aren't the greatest for this type of thing, and everything is really hinging on LR full power Frieza anyway. He's the unit that completely wipes away this Goku, right? Remember, Frieza does do guaranteed crits, so we get one good turn, right? Frieza could triple super, triple guaranteed crit, nearly take out this Goku, and then potentially the Frieza in the next rotation could destroy him with his active skill as well. Pretty unfortunate luck right here. This is a bit of a shame. We actually got Frieza. There's no attacks at the start, right? Because remember, the way Full Power Frieza and Namek Goku, they both work the same. Where in slot 1, basically, if they get hit before they attack, they get a guaranteed additional, right? But if you get bad RNG and the enemy's not attacking that spot, which is what happened right here, then we're better off putting Full Power Frieza in slot 2. In slot 2 or slot 3, Full Power Frieza and Namek Goku get a chance to bust out an additional. And then you could just see the damage, right? The damage that Frieza's putting out on Goku is crazy. If we had Full Power Frieza in the second rotation, we would just be able to bust out his active skill, right? And we'd be able to take out this Goku, but unfortunately, we got the other Full Power Frieza in slot 7. It's been a while since I've gotten Full Power Frieza's active skill, so if we get it during the course of this video, I probably will just play the audio, right? Because again, I haven't gotten that Full Power Frieza active skill in 1,000 years, dude. All right, Full Power Frieza will finish this off. Or excuse me, AGL Golden Frieza will finish this off. AGL Golden Frieza, people know I've been, you know, slurping this guy for a while now. I think AGL Golden Frieza is one of the most... I don't know if I want to call him underrated. I feel like people like are understanding how good this guy is, right? Like, I've seen a lot of other people's LR tier lists, and people are rating Golden Frieza very, very high. So it's like, people do understand how busted this guy is, right? Like, he's not really flying under the radar like that anymore, where people don't think this dude is an absolute beast, which he is. But he, of course, is fantastic for this EZA right here. But my idea for the titles is very simple, right? So it's like, we're fighting Namek Goku. I think we easily could just get titles related to like some of these categories Goku is on, right? Here we go. We're probably not going to get the active skill on this one, because I think Full Power Frieza plus Golden Frieza in the same turn is too much. I think this Goku's probably going to die. But like, okay, so there's... Every EZA gives you 3 titles, right? You get one for beating stage 30, to where you can EZA the character. You get one at stage 50, and then you get one at stage 77. I think all 3 titles could just boost your character's stats. I've said this repeatedly, right? In the Dokkan news section, occasionally throughout this year, they have, like, you know, like, in the actual, like, celebration details, they've put, like, new titles available from, like, Collection of Epic Battles, right? Or some of these events. They've done that before. So if they're going to do it in that fashion where they're like really promoting them and highlighting them, they should have them do a little bit more. And I think, you know, sometimes a major celebration would happen and free-to-play players are not really able to completely take advantage, right? Pull all the new characters, get all the new stuff, right? It could leave you with a bad feeling. So I think the best thing they could do with these titles, which would be very awesome, is to have them buff your box. Potentially, eventually, they'd have to, like, balance game enemies around the ability to do this or something like that, sure, but, like, so, okay, the stage 30 title we would get from beating Goku, what if the stage 30 title would just give all Super Saiyan characters, like, 20 defense or something like that? And it seems like not a lot, right? I'm just talking, like, add directly to these stats. But it's like, if you would then start earning these titles from all over the game, right? Like, you know, every Super Battle Road stage we beat gives us titles. What if, like, you know, Giant Form Extreme Super Battle Road gives Giant Form characters 100 HP, but then, like, we start earning all these titles from all over the place, and our characters are going to start getting buffed up dramatically, right? Like, we're going to see huge improvements across the board to a lot of these characters, and that, I think that's a good way for them to buff up some, like, really weaker categories, like the Giant Form, right? Like, you know, they could actually really scale some of the buffs that they could get from some of those, they could really scale some of those buffs higher, right? So it's like, maybe, you know, stage 77, this Goku title, you know, we get 10 attack, right, to all Planet Namek Saga characters, something like that. But maybe, like, you know, a Giant EZA, they get 100 attack, right? So, like, Giant Form characters get, like, 100 attack, right? Like, that, they could do stuff like that and actually make, like, more incentive to go out of their way and get these titles, because I feel like most players, right, like, they don't care about getting these stage 77s. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really do much, right? Like, yeah, you know, you could get the title, right? Or, you know, you could try and get Zenny, too. A lot of players are always struggling to get Zenny, but I think with the newest quest stage they added in, which is stage 28-2, I don't think Zenny is really even going to be any kind of issue, right? If you're grinding stage 28-2, you're going to be getting a huge amount of Zenny every single time. I've said this many times, even free-to-play players will really be able to take advantage of stage 28-2 when it comes to global, because you also get so much rank experience that you are easily going to be ranking up so much that it's like, it's just far and away the best link level stage, right? You're getting huge amounts of Zenny, character experience, rank experience, everything. Like, it's just an incredible stage. So, like, I feel like when that comes out, the need to grind EZAs for more Zenny is not going to be as big or as important, I think, as it once was, right? All right, this was a devastation, I would say. Like, we basically every single one of these runs, we just completely disintegrated this Namek Goku, right? I don't know how high we could get in this EZA, but we could certainly go several hundred levels, I think. With just the sheer powerful power Frieza is able to drop on this Namek Goku, because he's doing guaranteed crits, it would just allow us to get, I think, super, super far in terms of, like, overall stages and stuff like that. But, I mean, I have not been grinding EZAs like that. Since they instituted, like, link levels in the game, I've put more of my, like, free time into actually grinding up characters' link levels than I ever have, you know, doing, like, these EZA stages and stuff like that, right? Like, back in the day, I would try and get really, really far in these EZAs, but I don't really do that anymore, right? Because I'm more so focusing on link leveling, which, again, gives me a tangible result, which is, you know, to increase my power level, my Dokkan account power level. But right now, like, you know, grinding EZAs and stuff like that doesn't really do much, right? Besides this one title we do get right here. And again, like, I could show, like, my Zenny is basically maxed out, right? Even though I've awakened all these SSR characters that I've kept after, like, years of, like, not keeping them and stuff like that, right? I just EZA'd all these characters. You could see I'm, like, right at the cap for Zenny. And then, like, if we go to, like, my Zenny statues right here, I have a lot of Zenny statues, as you guys can see, just sort of waiting in the wings here. And I'm nearly maxed out on Zenny, right? It's just one, and then all 9s is the max cap right there. So I'm, you know, 80 million, billion, trillion, zillion over the Zenny cap. So it just gets pretty ridiculous to think about, right? Okay, let's go and take a look at our title, and then we will finish up. So let me know what you guys think about some of the ideas I have to get these EZA titles. I still do like doing videos on obtaining these titles right here. There's actually 3 I gotta do soon. I still gotta do the Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku one. Of course, we just got the Namek Goku one. And then there's also the Metal Cooler one I'm grinding up as well, right? And then, you know, we know during this celebration that there's also going to be EZA STR Base Form Cooler is also going to be getting his EZA. So there's just going to be a lot of these EZA stage grindings to get these titles. But, man, I just really wish it did something, right? Again, power level or increasing your stats, either or, I think would be very, very impactful You know, it could add a lot of fun for some people to actually do something, go past stage 30 in a lot of these EZAs. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.